Yeah, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. It's on and popping today. I'm gonna be kicking it with y'all for a little bit. I do got something to do this evening, but shout out to everybody in Lions Dens basketball community. It's Old Head Podcast, and you already know it's college basketball time. We just gonna go around the college basketball, and we're gonna talk about NBA stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? I was chopping up with the homies behind the scenes, and and Duke and Carolina is about to come on right now. And if Duke win this game, they're looking for their third straight win in Chapel Hill, which is, if you live in Durham, you live in Raleigh, I think it's like 5 or 8 miles or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, they about to tip off and everything like that. But shout out to everybody once again, man. Shout out to everybody once again. This was what I'm gonna start doing. You know what I'm saying? The league don't give me nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And then we talk about the same thing as the people do on YouTube on the league. They say you're a hater, you know all this other stuff. So anyway, so we're gonna start talking about college basketball. We talk about the NBA as well. It don't even matter to me, but you know, I call it how it is. You don't like the truth, this ain't the place for you. You ain't gonna be screaming, yelling at nobody. You're gonna learn something over here. Yeah, you're gonna learn something. But anyway, let me pull up. I'm watching three games at one time, but the big screen got the Carolina. Carolina got the ball now. Big game in the ACC, and shout out to the Kansas Jayhawks too, man. Um, for winning that game against Houston, they needed that game, bro. Like for real. Um, I thought Jamal Shed just played. He LJ Cryer just went nuts. Nice, yeah. Yeah, that was a nice move right there by RJ Davis, New York City. Um, but anyway, I just felt like Kansas got to cut their turnovers down. They're and out of the 17, I'll say I counted in my head 10 was self inflicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the Big 12 is the best conference college basketball. I'm not saying it, and I know a lot of people don't want to believe everything about believe everything you hear on TV, kind of thing like that. Especially when it comes to ESPN. But one thing I always said this, I do respect about ESPN, other than the NBA. They got people on there that really played on a high level, won championships, player of the year, da 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 da, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? And the NBA doesn't do that anymore. Back then, you had it. That's why it was exciting. You had coaches. I know a lot of people used to get mad at Hubie Brown, but I like how Hubie Brown was. How he breaks the game down. But it really kept the fans really engaged. College, they does the same thing. Tennis, you already know tennis. Tennis, they loyal to their soil. They don't disrespect their great ones. They don't take dives on them in the media and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Look at what they do in the NFL. They don't trash their legends just to make somebody else's better. I mean, they kind of do. They kind of do what the NBA is trying to do to me is take, but at the same time, the NFL is bigger than NBA to me. And it always will be. Oh yeah, that's a foul. What's good with everybody? Let me and shout out to my boy Real Easy, man. Get well. I know you're a Dookie. Shout out my boy, straight to the point. I know you're a Dookie fan too, bro. Shout out to my boy Polo, man. Um, what I was gonna say, but then other than that, let me get to the scores of the games from today. I'm gonna go women's first. Yeah, let me send my boy the link right quick because we multitask over here. I try to get my brothers on here, especially the homies that watch that college basketball like I do, so we can really get into because March 9th, I think is going to be nice inbound pass right there. Somebody fell asleep on Duke. That's not Carolina currently 9-1 in the Big East in the ACC, and Duke is 7-2. Duke has been playing good basketball this year, but I think Carolina. This is a good matchup because Nice as Bangkok makes the layup. Hold on, let me send the homies the link. So, but let me get to Juju Watkins, man. Man, shout out to the ladies basketball guy. Another steal. Ingram gonna dunk that on nice handed layup. As Dick Vitale said, they need a TO, baby. They need a TO. But I just think Duke and Carolina, they match up with each other well. Only thing is about Duke is they big man can shoot threes. Nice move by Proctor. They need him moving forward. Oh, he airballed that, man. You can't be doing that. Rivalry game. As McLean goes to the lane off the glass, that dude right there played against Bronny in high school. I beat him every single time at Notre Dame Prep. Knocked him out of regionals. And yeah, he made that three though. He can shoot it though. Carolina's up by 5. I like what I'm seeing right now. It's a battle of wills. Who wants it tonight? Who's gonna play better? Who play good under pressure? I'll never turn my phone down. Shout out to my boy Three Stacks, man. I see you in the building, man. Shout out to Brandon Love, so shout out to Pastor, man. Brandon Love Sports, man. Shout out to TJ Love Sports. TJ Love Sports too, man. I know you was lying dead basketball community. I heard, hey, you've been saying what I've been saying 7 years ago, bro. Like you literally everybody go subscribe to that channel. My boy Showtime was good. Yeah, I'm just gonna start staying over here. When you try to go on other people's platforms, people just think, taking my kindness for me just because I'm laid back and chill for a reason. I'm always gonna be that way, but I ain't gonna let nobody try to get me out of character. Cussing all that stuff, going back and forth. No, man. That's why over here we have real conversations of real talk over here. And if you want to donate, you can donate. If not, I don't care about the money. I just do it because I love it. I paid for it for a year, so might as well take advantage of it. But I come on here when I want to come on here. I gotta make sure I'm okay. I don't know why did my phone be always be doing the new updates and stuff, man. I just don't. I didn't even want it. They still gave it to me. I don't like. I like it the old way. Okay, let me make sure I got everybody. No, I did not. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm just reading that. But anyway, um, let's go to the women's first. And it's a great day in college basketball, especially on ESPN. You got top 10 matchups, um, triple header today on ESPN. But anyway, on the women's, Gonzaga, who is 19th in the country, they beat Pacific 102 to 37. Princeton ladies, they are 25th. They are 76 to 62 over Brown. West Virginia is beating BYU ladies 43 to 29. And Iowa plays Maryland tonight with Caitlin Clark and everything like that. Who I call the female Steph Curry. Um, Let me see who play tomorrow. Um, no, I'll go back. Yeah, tomorrow Indiana, Ohio State ladies play in the Big Ten, 8-10 top 10 matchup. Virginia Tech play North Carolina ladies, 17 and is Virginia Tech, 24 North Carolina, Syracuse 21. Team in the country they play Boston College. at Boston College. Ole Miss play at South Carolina. South Carolina ladies are 20-0 and 8-0 in the SEC. They're the only undefeated team in women's college basketball. K State girls try to rebound from the game that they lost earlier this week to Oklahoma. They play Texas, um, who is number 12, and they are 23 in the season. Notre Dame ladies, who's been ever since that beat down of UConn of last week. That huge second quarter helped them. That just changed the whole complex of the game, and they still don't got. And they doing it with another freshman point guard. They don't even have. I don't know when no girl gonna be back. I think her name is Brianna Miles. I think. I don't know when she's gonna be coming back. But I think they're just gonna ease her in or whatever like that. But Notre Dame always been UConn women's kryptonite. Always have been. Then you got everybody play tomorrow. That's ranked. Pittsburgh play Notre Dame. Notre Dame is 14. Creighton's 22. They play Butler. Then you got number 6 Colorado. They play Washington. St. John's play UConn. UConn is the only undefeated team in the Big East. Then you got Baylor play Houston. Baylor's 13, 16-4 on the season. Houston's 12-9. Southern Cal women coming off the win against Stanford. Um, they are 16th in California. If they win that game, they definitely, I think, gonna move back up in the top 10. I just think, they've been a top 10 team. Let me just go ahead and finish, then I'll go to the men right quick. Then you got UCLA and Stanford. That's going to be a good game. UCLA girls and USC. I mean, the Pac-12 girls league is this is a they they got a lot of teams in the top 10, and it's very competitive. Oregon State girls were coming off the upset week that they had. They rival Oregon in the Civil War. That's going to be tomorrow on the Pac-12 stage. But anyway, let me get back to Juju Watkins. Okay. I know my homies, we've been talking about this, and we all agree. I know what makes her so unique to me is because you look at all the great players that play college basketball with women and men. I'm just going to talk about Juju for a second. Just look at Juju for instance. I remember Cheryl Miller growing up as a kid. Okay, I remember Diana Taurasi. I remember Candace Parker went ate crazy when she was in college. You know what I'm saying? Like she won as a freshman and a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? Like Candace Parker went ate Maya Moore. You know what I mean? Like all, even bringing up them girls. They all had even I won't say I have to put Candace Parker because she had a decorated college career too, just like Simone Augustus. You know what I'm saying? Simone Augustus was an animal at LSU. A lot of people forget about her college career. Um, when I mentioned them girls right there, they all got something in common. They all played with other McDonald's All Americans. Their whole team was McDonald's All Americans. USC girls, they don't have all the McDonald's All Americans. You got one girl over there that's doing her thing. She's been consistent. Not even her. Shout out to this freshman class, cause that old girl that played for Stanford from Georgia. She's cold. South Carolina got a plethora of them. Who else got some? Basically, all the girls that played in McDonald's All American game, they all making great impact on their teams. This has been the best class that I've seen in a while. I say in a while. I say probably since. Let me think here. We in 2012 now. I'm talking about all the freshmen making big time impact. Every freshman and even the ones that didn't make it to the McDonald's All American game or whatever like that. You always got the ones that don't. They balling too. You know what I mean? Like getting big minutes, and helping teams win games and being consistent, getting better. But Juju, she just the goods, man. I already knew she was good. I seen her play. You know where she played at? High school, anybody? Y'all should already know the answer. Do anybody in the comments ever seen her play in high school? I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. Do anybody watched her play high school basketball? Because I watched high school, I watched college, and I watched NBA. Juju was what she did from high school, what she did at high school. I already know you know Matt Moses. Shout out to my boy, my brother Matt Moses, man. Shout out to you, man. Cook Smoke Sports, man. Y'all go subscribe, man. Y'all go subscribe to my boy, man. Hey man, you could, hey man, anybody that follow me, follow the people that you know that. Hey man, he's from the beginning. He's from that tree. You know what I'm saying? He remember them streams we used to be on Ticket Channel, man. We used to be live. We used to go off. Like we used to be loud and obnoxious, but we always got on some real stuff. But that was then when people want to hear real stuff. Now people want you to change. They want you to come in and be out of character. But anyway, Juju is a beast. Shout out to Cottage too. Juju's a beast, man. Like, but her progression that I seen freshman, she just got better and better and better and better. And what she's doing and this is the point I was making the ticket today. I actually put in the comments. I wasn't making a point. It is a point. She can't even go to the women's game. She can't even go to the WNBA if she wanted to right now. Yes, she is getting an NIL deal, and shout out to them that. I'm just making a point is that you got to stay. You got to be a certain age in the women's game in college to go. That's why Caitlin Clark had to come back for another year because you know what I'm saying? She been NBA WNBA ready. But one thing about the WNBA compared to the NBA, all the pioneers that played before them that's now older, they're gonna be in great hands. They say the NBA is supposed to be in good hands, but is it really? No, it hasn't. Y'all keep testing the line all you want to. Man, that girl's nice, man. Like, dude, like that's one thing that I know. I was seeing everybody, even the homies I've been talking to about this. Everybody said this, and when I made this point, they just thought about it. It was like, you right. Yeah, I mean that whole USC women team ain't a bunch of McDonald's All Americans. They're not compared to um a UConn or a South Carolina team. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though, McDonald's All Americans ain't, I'm just saying what she's doing with that team is just crazy. And she's so poised. Nothing gets her down. She's even killed everything. And I like about her also, she plays both ends of the floor. She's gonna be even crazy next year, barring injury. The girls is man, the WNBA is gonna be in good hands. I still watch the WNBA. I know a lot of people say they don't, they diss them, say they don't deserve this and that, and I know they want whatever like that, but I still watch it because I watched these girls play when they was in some in high school and some majority of them in college and watched their WA career just to see how their career. Not everybody's not gonna make the WNBA. Some of them would go overseas and have a great career. But we live in America where America like to take a dump on everybody and take a dump on players, men or women that played overseas. It doesn't matter if they played in the NBA or not. They still was a professional athlete and they still was able to achieve their goals. Was being a professional athlete. There's more than one ways of being professional. Why you don't think ESPN get them people on there like they used to? That really know how to do journalism. You know what I'm saying? They got them out the way. They literally got the way. Y'all hit the like button, man. I don't know how many people in here may hit that like button, man. I already know how you two gonna do me. I'm just gonna still be me because when my time to go, I'm gonna go. Yeah, but Juju's good, man. Like her progression is just it's just crazy and astonishing, man. Like she was beast moding like that at Sierra Canyon. And that's what you used to seeing as a person that watches the game of basketball. You seen this player in high school, then you always gonna have the diamonds in the rough that comes out of nowhere too. And shout out to them that's going to do that. But I'm just keeping it real. That's what you. That's what as a person that likes the NBA. That's what we used to seeing. I'm talking about old school. Y'all new generation get the game messed up. You want somebody to put some respect on some old ass players and shit. I find it also very interesting. I can remember back then in 2000, they was like, "Oh, it's all about the new guys and all that." It's been, all right. So the same thing you said that to me is right back at y'all right now too. It's all about the new players right now in the league, but they don't want to do that. Y'all, they still holding on to these players instead of not. That's why these players been poking their chest out. Shout out to my boy, know you boy. We've been trying to tell y'all this. We've been trying to tell y'all this, but nah, y'all don't want to listen. It's coming. It's coming. But anyway, let's get to the men's. Yeah, but shout out to Juju Walker. Shout out to all the ladies, man. I watch y'all, man. And they talking about the men's tournament. The women's tournament is going to be lit. And LSU got a cold freshman too. Shout out to Wood. I forgot her name. Williams. That girl got grown man game. She got. I'll just put it like this. I'm gonna say grown. She got a grown woman game. She get on that. She get anywhere around the mid range. It's going in. Perfect follow through everything. I think her name is Michaela Williams, but I don't know. But I just know her last name Williams, and she was Louisiana Player of the Year. So when you had them credentials and stuff like that, and then you end up doing it in college, and you playing at a high level, I just never respect to that. And she's going to get even better. Them two right there is one of my favorite. It's two of my favorites. Even though I do got a lot of, and I like and old girl that played for U.S. I don't know. She played for University of South Carolina. She cold too. Cause if I would have played, I would have been a guard. And them girls play guards. You know what I'm saying? So then my favorites right there. Let me think of her name. Hold on. Let me get the name right. Let me get the name right. Oh, let's go to South Carolina. Let's go to their roster because I see her face now. I just don't know her name. We just brushed. Okay. Fuele. Oh yeah, Malaysia Fuele from Colombia. She 5'10". That girl, man, that hey, fast. Even old girl from Notre Dame, Hidalgo or whatever. Oh man, she's a dog too. I think she leads the nation in steals. And as a freshman, so that let me know one thing: I can score, and I want to stop you too. I miss when basketball players was like that. You only got certain ones are like that. That's why the NBA is so unwatchable. Y'all want to see the high scoring games? You really think you don't get 141 and 141 to 143 or 141 in the NBA playoffs? All of a sudden, then the rules want to change, right? But even looking at South Carolina team, they got three. Wait a minute, they got for Wale, she's a freshman. Then I do like Tessa Johnson. She from Minnesota. She's another guard. And who's the other freshman? And a center, Adele Tat. She from another freshman. So this team right here is you got one, two. They got three seniors, and you got a junior. And most of these girls that are juniors or seniors, they was playing behind other people. When you play behind other people like that, you, when it's your time to go, you can be ready to go. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna find that one. Oh yeah. I said South Carolina. Who else? I said. Oh yeah. I got it. Oh yeah. Oh girl that played for Oh girl that played for Stanford too. She's nice too. She played in the block though. What's? Oh no. I'm gonna find her name. 1 second. Okay. Let's go to scores. I was just on that. Okay. Let's go to Sunday. They play Sunday. I think they play Sunday. No, they don't play. I need to go back when that was Friday night when they lost, and that was a big game for USC too to get back in the middle of the pack. Okay, here's Stanford. They got another. They got a cold freshman. Oh no 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 no. Let's go to roster. I see her face now, but I can't remember her name. She's from Georgia. Courtney Ogden. There's another girl on here too. Got game too. I'm trying to. If I could see. No, that's not her. But Stanford goes with Cameron Brink. I call man, she just tall as hell. Stanford girls always keep them tall behind girls on there, and always got great guard play and everything. Like Stanford. Stanford's gonna be a very. I mean, the Pac-12 ladies, man, I can see any of them teams trying to challenge South Carolina. You know what I'm saying for the national championship, but I think it's open. I think it's very open this year. I think both sides is very open. What's that girl's name? Is this her that I'm thinking about? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, she's not a freshman. What's that girl's name? She played for Stanford. I'm going down to everybody right quick. That's not her. No, that's not her. Why do I not see her on here? I just got to rewatch the game. But anyway, but let's go to the men's right quick. We got a 26-22 ball game. North Carolina is currently beating Duke by 4. Texas and Cincinnati is at halftime. Texas, my boy Pop Isaac. Pop Isaac is cold. That is a legendary AU basketball coach as well out here in the West Coast. They currently lead Cincinnati by 1 at halftime. Ole Miss is leading Auburn 44-37. Auburn is a bit of a slump right now. Florida Atlantic is beating Tulsa 40-27. Florida Atlantic is 20 in the country. I am watching that game on ESPN Plus along with this one. That's one of the games I am watching. And Baylor, I'm waiting for Baylor and Iowa State play the game. That's going to be a big game in the Big 12. And then, of course, Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm definitely going to be watching that as well. I'm going to be going back and forth here. But then UConn, they won today 77-64 with St. John's. Marquette, Georgetown, that's their biggest win in the big against Georgetown. Texas upset TCU 77-66. Utah State lost to the national champion runner-up San Diego State. That was a big win for San Diego State, 81-67. Kansas beat Houston 78-65 to pull up even in the first place. Then you got UCLF. They got another big time win at home and against Yeah, Mikey Williams signed with UCF too, so he's gonna be coach. Gives Johnny Dawkins, who I think who's excellent, who's I think is a good coach, and he finally got his 300 win today. Shout out to Johnny Dawkins. Anybody know where Johnny Dawkins went to? They're playing right now. Duke, nice steal and one. It's 30-24 now. Yo, I know Kansas owe them. I know the game that Kansas lost, they lost there, and they lost that West Virginia game. If they lost, the games that you're supposed to win on the road, you always come at to bite you, especially when you come, especially trying to for seeding and you try to win your conference championship. You got to take care of business at home. You got to take care of home, and you got to be able to win on the road. Oh man, you got to make your free throw. But shout out to Johnny Dawkins, man. Yeah, John Dawkins went to Duke, man. I watched him growing up. But let me see who play tomorrow. Purdue play Wisconsin. That's gonna be a big game right there. Yeah, that's coming on early out here at 10 o'clock in the morning. Nebraska, Illinois. Shout out to my boy Big Ron. Illinois is another team nobody's speaking on, man. Illinois. Now they got old boy back too. Terry Shea. Yeah, Illinois. Once he get back in form, Illinois is gonna be a dangerous team, man. And they did beat Kansas, even though it was early in the season. But it was an exhibition. But they, yeah. But even though that was early in the season and everything, but I still like this Illinois team moving forward. Because you already know, if you watch college basketball from the start beginning, it's all according to magic. I know some of y'all don't start watching till March Madness, and then you just pick a team and all that. You got to watch these conferences and all this other stuff. So I can't tell you what to do, but it ain't like y'all gonna do it anyway. But I just been like that. I watch all of them. I watch the Big 12, the ACC, SEC, Mount West. I watched the American Conference. I watched the Ivy League. I watched the Patriot League. I watch all this stuff, man. Like when all the good teams ain't playing, that's when I want to. That's when I start watching the mid majors in D1. And they do got some good teams in the mid major. But this year it has, other than Dayton. I like that Dayton team. Dayton's nice too. The Dayton Flyers. They just got to end out strong. I know they're on a loser streak. They lost their last game. I know they're playing again. I think sometime this week, or next week. I lost all that last game, and they should have won that game. But Arizona's another team I see that can go all the way. They just got to get over their first round exits they've been having. You know what I'm saying? And Purdue is. I can see Purdue's winning it all too because they got the most unstoppable man in college basketball. Who I call Yao Ming's. I call him Yao Ming little brother. You know what I'm saying? Yao Ming cousin Zach Edey. He gets there in that paint. It's a wrap. Ain't nothing you can do. And their guards continue to play good like they have, and they do stepping up. Hoyer and Brandon Smith. This is just off the temple. That's how I know I'll be watching these teams. Man, they're gonna be dangerous, man. But then it's according to matchups. Styles makes fights. It's like that. It's like that in college basketball too. Um, Wisconsin has been the team that I thought they was gonna be um in the Big Ten. Currently, they're number 6 in the country, and they both this can pull a tie with West. If they win tomorrow, that would put a tie with them for first place in the Big Ten. You know, in Wisconsin, they do got yeah. Tennessee is another team I can see winning it too. I mean, making a long run. They got great guard play. And that boy Don Connect, who transferred from Northern Colorado, beast mode, man. The dude can score from anywhere. He can handle it. He can come off screens. He can post you up, go off. Don't connect. He's an animal. He is an animal for it. And he's a white boy, and he do have game. And I don't mention that to everybody, but he does have game. And then the key for me with Tennessee is always Vista V. If he can find his way, because he's been very inconsistent to me this year, to me, and I thought he would have a better year. I just think, to me personally, I think he's like he. I think he really took a step back. I think that's one of the main reasons why that you Bistaby, if you watch Tennessee basketball, him and you have what's the dude's name? Let me think. He just came back from ACL. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. 1 second. Um, what is his name? I think he's from New York too, if I'm mistaken. Ziegler. Yeah, little short point guard Ziegler. Yeah, Kentucky is another team, but Kentucky do have some flaws. Every team has flaws, but Kentucky, if Kentucky can run and gun and get out and transition and everything like that, they win. They are a young team, but I think, do I think they can make it to the Final Four? Of course they can. Uh, they and then they got a boy just came back, got him back, the big guy. It's gonna be an adjustment for him. He can shoot the three, and if he can take the paint, he'd be good. They got great guards. They got a whole bunch of guards over there. You know what I mean? So I can see Kentucky making a run though too. But I really, but bringing it every night and everything like that, I think that's going to pay dividends on them. But if they did lose in the tournament early, I won't be so surprised. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised because I watch a lot of Kentucky games. The game that they lost, yeah, not protected ball screens, not and out rebounded and all that stuff. And if they can't create tempo, a team like an upperclassman team in the tournament that can beat that, they're a team that like that could really beat Kentucky. And teams that can execute everything like that, rebound. You know what I'm saying? Have great guard play as well. If you can match up with Kentucky, that have a guard play and have a big man, yeah. But Kentucky, they are. I can see Carolina winning it all too. Carolina is playing good basketball right now. Duke is another team I can see make the. They got the team to make it to the Final Four. You got a senior point guard. You got Filipowski, and then Roach is their leader. You know what I mean? And this Carolina's up by 8 right now on my end. But that's another team I can see can win, can make a deep run. I can see Kansas make a deep run too, even though I know they don't have a lot of depth like in past in any of Bill Self years. Um, they just, if Kansas could take care of the ball and don't do themselves, because if they bring defense, defense travels too. That's one thing. If you hang your hat on defense, you're gonna be in every game. Nice cut by McCain. Yeah, that was a great cut. Jared McCain, that's his name. That was a good cut right there. But Carolina can make it. Duke can make it to the Final Four. I can see Wisconsin. It's just so many teams. Houston is another team I can see too. But one thing about Houston that I noticed, if you out rebound them, because Houston get majority, I think they get like 40% of they misses of offensive rebounds. That's astonishing. If you out credit, if you out, I don't say out credit, if you out hustle them, they normally win all the 50-50 balls. Kansas was getting to the ball, everything. Kansas do play different at home though too. But I just want to see them because the end of the year, who all the teams that's playing today, that's going to be the last. They're going to be playing on their opponent's home court on the last day of college basketball season. So you're going to have North Carolina's going to be at Duke. Kansas is going to be at Houston. Kentucky is going to have to play Tennessee. That's going to be the last. Yeah. Yeah, that's swish. Man, Duke, man. Carolina Carolina holding serve right now. Harrison Ingram is a beast. I like Harrison Ingram. I just feel like I've been saying that too when I did. They gotta feed Bangkok too, man. You gotta feed your big man, man. I don't. And oh, nice follow up by Filipowski. RJ, nice split. Give it to Bangkok. Get busy. You can't stop him. That's too easy. Feed. I just said it. Feed the big man, RJ Davis. That's what he did. You gotta have Bangkok engaged, man. That's why I didn't understand early in the year they wasn't using them and when they were struggling. And once they get back doing what they doing, I don't know who is the player of the year in college basketball because everybody have a case. Houston got a case. You know, Zach Edey, I think is going to win it though again. Um, Kansas got two players from there. Dalton Connect from Tennessee. Who else? Who else I think should be in there? Then the ones that come to my mind. Who else? Hold on, let me see here. There's some other people though that um oh yeah, I can't forget about my boy from Marquette. Um Tyler Kokek or whatever his name is. Colette, let me see his name. Hold up. Hey, Memphis is struggling right now. I don't Memphis has been I know I said earlier in the year they should be in the top 10, but they just been I don't know. They need to figure it out. Shout out to Penny Hardaway, man. I do like that team though, but they in a slump right now. You don't know what kind of team Memphis going to be. Yeah, Tyler Kolak, that's his name. Yeah, I was right. And then they got Cam Jones. Um, I think Tyler Kolak is one of the best players in the country. He a lefty, southpaw. Cam Jones, he's another lefty, southpaw. I do like they big man. Yo,
Man, hey, just right after we, them people who own that business I work for sent me my bread. I had to go and get it.
hey, hold on one second. Let me grab me some drink right quick.
I
Hold
was
on.
like, hold on, T Price, I can't come in right now. I got to go to the bank.
hmm I know, it's just like I was just chopping up with you. I can't believe I'm getting that much, man. I was like, that made me feel like the Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. The Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. He woke me up this morning and
What
he
you doing?
started me on my way. That's how I feel. For real. I know. Hey, when I seen that boy, I was like, hey, I was like, I know, I was sitting there like, I know I ain't tripping, right?
Give me my cheeses. How many cheeses are cheeses?
Man, I'm like, I ain't
How
never
many
had this
cheeses are
much
cheeses?
ever.
That's all I want to know. How many cheeses are cheeses?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love Mamba.
But yeah,
What
man.
you done knocked down so far, man, that I done missed.
Nah, I just talked about college. That's all, man. I just been talking.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, we good, man. I'm just sitting here watching Carolina and Duke play. Then I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna if Carolina gonna continue to beat them down. I'm gonna watch Tennessee and Kentucky come on at 5:30. Oh yeah, I have time for the game. Even come on. They come on
Carolina?
at 5:30. They come on in one more hour. Then I'll be getting out of here about 6:30 ish somewhere in there. I'm gonna get up out of here. Come on down here for a little bit. Down by the
All right, well,
riverside.
I'm gonna hop back in the screen. I hopped in while I had stopped for a minute. I'm driving back towards the house. I'm gonna hop back in when I get right there.
All right, bro, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that you know what? That is like angels unaware. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is. Like it's like I used to say this to myself when I was younger. No matter what I was going through, no matter if I was in my mess, still in somewhat of a mess, um, or getting out of that mess, getting out, cleaning out the closet, as the old folks would say. You know what I'm saying? I cleaned out the whole majority of the closet that, overcoming my past demons and getting over every lot of things in my life. And now I'm just letting him just really just take control of it. You know what I mean? But I gotta do my due diligence. I always said every year this is gonna be my year. Like this is gonna be my year. I always said that to myself, like every day, like this is going to be my year. Every new year, this is going to be my year. I continue to say that, and I really believe in it. You know what I mean? And you two gonna do what they do, y'all. So I'm not tripping. I don't care about no pity party. But when you come over and talk over here, just respect and order. You ain't gonna be taking disrespecting great ones and that paved the way and making sure that NBA is the only one that do that. And the NFL, I don't be on a lot of NFL streams. You know what I'm saying? But I know most of the NBA streams. That's all you hear now is just the disrespect, the disrespect, the disrespect, disrespect. That's why so many prep little people on YouTube that are getting blackballed as well, that's pushing that truth out here. Continue to do what y'all do. Shout out to my boy Savage Basketball Facts, man. He already know what it is. Savage be coming hard, boy. Shout out to my boy Basketball Facts, man. Hey, shout out to him, man. And he has a rumble too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy too, Rob, my boy LB. I remember when Lions Den Basketball Crew was them too, and LBZ, even though I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I met Ron. That's how I met Trey. I met from the Lions Den basketball and everybody else. You know, people gonna make that. People gonna, they're gonna choose sides, pick what they like to hear, and all that stuff, whatever. But it was all about timing with me. I know Ticker was trying to get me forever. It's like, T Price, man, you need to start now. I was like, dude, I'm not even ready for it. Once I was ready for it, I was ready for it. And then when I was ready for it my first year, I paid for it a whole year. That's why I did my second time. This is my third year doing this on YouTube, even though I've been on YouTube way a whole lot longer. You know what I'm saying? And that. Yeah, that name sound familiar. That played. Yeah, she went to Stanford. Yeah. What about her? Hey, Mario Chalmers. I know a lot of people. That's how I know a lot of people like to take dives at people and everything like that. But Mario Chalmers stood on business and he said what he said. I remember Mario Chalmers when he was a freshman at at Kansas. It was him and Brandon Rush. Um, they had Darrell Arthur. Then they had Jackson. And I think that was the time. That was Cole Aldrich. I need to look up that Kansas team. Yeah, shout out to Mario Chalmers though, man. And y'all want to know what he said to LeBron, Jay Reed from Akron? It's right there on Udonis Haslam thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody think he's a scrub, he all this and that there, but he got two championship rings. Hey, Miami Heat. I know they want to give Dwayne Wade and Jay Reed and Chris Bosh all the credit. They wouldn't have had them two championships either without Mario Chalmers either. So that's one thing about me being an old school Laker fan. We, we love our bench players. We love anybody that play the purple gold. That's the difference. That's the main difference. I always say that is the difference between the Lakers fans and Jay Reed fans. Because Jay Reed fans, you get threatened, you get traded, you get all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You every name, but the name that whoever named you. It's just what it is. And I said that on Ticket Channel. Like it's a big difference. I never, y'all always, hey, it's a major difference. When people, I don't even go on the Lakers websites anymore. Ever since this man got there, I haven't. It's just, I already know the disrespect. It is so crazy. That Laker channel never used to be like that. It didn't start throwing that since Jay Reed came over there from Akron. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So you from Alaska, Chess? You from Alaska? Hey, because I think he's, I think he has a case for I don't know Trajan Langdon, the Alaskan assassin. I think them two are the best players that came out of Alaska. Shout out to Super Mario. I know everybody want to take dunks at Mario Chalmers and everything like that, but hey, he's an NBA champion. Yeah, just because you ain't no all star and everything like that or whatever like that, never came to be or whatever like that. Still, he paid a big dividends, paid big dividends, and also when they also played against Derrick Rose, he played against Derrick Rose, too. So he has some familiarity when they was guarding when they was playing them in the playoffs. For people that didn't know that, but then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah, them two right there were. I remember Trajan Langdon when he was at Duke. Man, he was Alaska to Saska, and I just like how Mario Chalmers was. Mario Chalmers was totally different from Trajan Langdon. Had that boy had that. He was a shooter. You leave that dude open, it was a wrap. I remember his whole career at Kansas, man, just progress and progress and just progress and progress. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of Bill's. Let me look him up right quick. Right quick. Because I don't know why he's getting all that hate. Because that's one thing I understand about Jay Reed fan. Y'all give this man the only credit. Y'all don't even give D Wade. Y'all don't get nobody but him the credit. But then y'all want to nerve to sit there and argue with people on YouTube and say, "Oh, but it's a team game." That's what y'all like to say. I need to go when he was at Kansas Jayhawks. That's what I need to look for. Yeah, he was at Kansas 2005, 2008. His playing career 2008 to the present. Shout out to Mario Chalmers though, man. He was one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite guards though. Man, I love all the guards that what you call it had though. Even the one even when Ward Williams was at Kansas, he had Adonis Jordan and he had Jock Vaughn. And I just felt like when Bill Self got there, he just took it up another notch. Getting them guards, Tayshawn Taylor, Elijah Johnson. He was getting them guards that could handle, that could dribble, that could penetrate, that could shoot. And then Frank Mason, my boy Nadir Thorpe, and what's my boy's name? Oh my God, what's his name? I see it. Devontae Graham. Um, and he always get them guards like Dewan Harris. He's different than any other Bill Self guards. You know, because he's more of a defense. He's more of a pure point guard kind of thing. And people at Kansas, we ain't used to seeing that since Jock Vaughn. You know what I mean? And I like Javon Harris. I just think when he's aggressive, and he could be that. You know, I think he gonna turn it up a notch. You know what I mean? He just an old school point guard. And Kansas ain't used to that. Kansas used to guards that could still set up off. You know, build stuff. You gotta know how to run point guard in some way, shape, or fashion. Even my boy, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I liked him too. He was nice too. Pause, but he went to and he's from Chicago. What's his name? He was on that COVID team that year too. I felt like he should have made it to the league. I felt like this is amazing. Did y'all know this? Chess Ready. Don't you know? It just reminded me of Oscar Sheetway. Did you know that Jalen Brunson was the player of the year his senior year when they won the chip? And he was a second round draft pick. Whereas in the 90s, and early 2000s, I say from 2000 to 2000, I say from 2000, I said, from especially the year after Paul Pierce and everything. I remember when Paul Pierce came back for it on the next following year, trying to win a championship, ended up losing to the team that ended up winning the national championship, the Arizona Wildcats that year and everything. But okay, he was a Final Four most outstanding player in the Big 12 championship. I'm talking about Mario Chalmers, all tournament team, all Big 12 second team, Big 12 all defensive team coaches, Big 12 all defensive team media, in NBA BC District 12 first team Wooden Award midseason top 30, preseason all 12 Big 12 honorable mention, preseason Wooden Award list, preseason AP honorable mention, All American, Summer 2017 USA Pan Am Trials 2006 and 7, Co-Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, All Big 12 third team by Big 12, All Big 12 honorable mention by AP, All Big 12 defensive team, All Big 12 all defensive team, Las Vegas Invitational all tournament team, preseason all 12, Big 12 honorable mentions in 2005 and 6, All Big 12 honorable mention, Big 12 all rookie team, Big 12 all defensive team, Big AP all Big 12 third team, Big 12 championship most outstanding player, Big 12 championship all tournament team, Rivals freshman of the week, March 13th. This is all his credentials when he was in college before you go to the league. Big 12 Player of the Week, February 13th. Big 12 Rookie of the Week, January 30th. CBS Sportsline Freshman of the Week, January 30th. Dutch Newberg Free Throw Percentage Award. Clyde Lovett Most Improved Player Award with Julian Wright. Yeah, that's who was on that team. Julian Wright. Oh, Julian Wright was cold too, man. I just felt like he left too early too. Julian, I know he probably ended up playing overseas. Shout out to Julian Wright though, man. Though too, Julian Wright was cold. I liked that Kansas team that they had, man, at the time, man, when they first got there, man. But he didn't. But they didn't win it to 3 years later. So yeah, shout out to Super Mario. He hit one of the biggest shots. He hit one of the biggest shots in college basketball history. I know some people will argue with Villanova. That's being the biggest shot right there because that actually won the game. They that I forgot that dude's name. They did it. He won number two, but gave when it Villanova played North Carolina in the national championship that year. But I don't know what y'all Carolina people gonna do, man. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together because Duke is. I mean, Duke need to get themselves together. Carolina just need to just continue to stay the course. Feed Bangkok. When you feed your big men, good things happen. Then they want to crash the rebounds. They just do all the little extra stuff. Exactly. Let Bangkok go to work. They double him. He got to know how to pass out of it. He got to shoot that nice pump fake. Attack the basket left-handed. No. Bangkok offensive rebound. Yes. And Bangkok is from Virginia. This is the largest lead of the game. Hey man, Duke need to figure it out because I don't watch blowouts, bro. I will watch this one until a certain extent because the game I want to watch. Let's see who else is playing right now. Okay, Drake played Indiana State, Larry Bird, alma mater. Let me see who's playing on ACC. Anybody playing on the ACC network? Townsend at Hofstra, Wyoming at UNLV. Big Ten, Michigan at Penn State. Oh, that's the women's. Let me see who's that coming through. That must be Trey. Who was that? I don't know who it was. They backed out of it. Oh, that's women hoops on there. Let me see who's on the SEC network there. Oh yeah, Maryland at Michigan State. Michigan State has been disappointing this year, but we see if Izzo can spark his team to make his team to get a good run in. Yeah, Auburn play Ole Miss. Okay, that's on the SEC network. Who's coming on after them? It'll be trying to get Mississippi State play Alabama. That's gonna be a big game right there too. That come on at 5:30. All right. What you gonna do, Bangkok? Give it to RJ. Give it back to Bangkok. Playing two-man game. Oh, he's open. He just use his quickness. Yeah, RJ. Yeah, the difference between RJ Davis and Jeremy Roach to me is that Roach is he's like a pure point guard. RJ Davis is a scoring guard that can also initiate offense. I want to Duke gonna get well. Shout out to my boy Lisa, man. Hope you're getting well, buddy. Yes, sir. I know you and my boy Polo straight to the point watching Dookies right now. Ingram just hit a three. He's on fire. Mama likes that. Harrison Ingram, he's 4-7 for the three ball. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, guys, that's just. I just miss the old school days of how basketball used to be, how they used to let you defend and all this other stuff. You know, at least in college basketball, they still let you defend. But that was like a quick whistle. That was like a quick play on right there. That should have been nothing right there. Roach for three. They need that. That's way off. He grabs his own offensive rebound. Filipowski, he pumps fake. That's a foul on Bangkok. Why didn't call that? Wow. That was a lot of contact with no foul right there. Wow. They just probably thought he was flopping. That was like a block and tried to draw a block. It's like play on. RJ gets rejected by Mitchell, who's from the Wyandotte County, from the dot. He asked for it. Ingram got him. Two lefties guarding each other. Nice pass to Bangkok. Oh, he did a dumb behind pass. Now he gets the smaller person and they call a foul. Mitchell, man. He goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's a foul. I'm surprised that wasn't even called. That's an obvious foul right there. But they did a play, let him play on. First free throw, you need it. It's good. It's from the dot. Oh yeah, that's already that's already a given, man. That's on the way. I ain't gonna say when, but that's already a given. No worry, Chelsea. That day will happen. When you do, you like, yeah. Be like, what you know from the dirty south? I've been out here 7 years, bro. Yeah. Where my boy Ron Ton at, man? Let me send. I'm gonna get you. Where my boy Vaughn at, man? I know everybody been busy lately because I'm just gonna continue to push through. I'm definitely watching that USC Stanford game tomorrow. That's gonna be a kipper. Yeah, we're gonna get on this call. Well, I'm about to be on every day like I used to, man. Sometimes I don't even want to do it, man. Sometimes I'm gonna feel like doing it. I just don't want to do it. I do take breaks a lot of times because I'm on a mission this year. Yeah, they needed that. Duke needs some stops. You can't trade baskets for baskets. Y'all need some stops now. I got to crank it up defensively. Ingram, shot ready three in his face. He's on fire. Harrison Ingram's on fire today. When they play like this, Carolina's hard to beat. That's McCain. Nice left-handed layup. That's cash. They needed that with the left. What you all gonna do? RJ Davis gets it to Trumbull. What you gonna do? Feed it to Bangkok. Bangkok. Left hook. Swish. He too small. That's barbecue chicken. You got to feed your big man. When they feed their big man, Carolina's hard to beat. That's just as it is. Filipowski for 3. No. McCain is playing good this game. He's been playing good all year. Chet's crazy. Hey man, Juju man, she. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in a way, but the way she acts, she's like she just been taking another level. Like when you be watching people from high school and you see them in college transitioning, and then what's the next thing they're gonna say about her when she get to the WNBA? You know what I'm saying? Like WNBA, honestly, they in good hands. They are compared to the NBA. Wow, they want to tell us how it is. The WNBA, they in good hands. They pass it down really well. The NBA, y'all don't do y'all job right. Y'all been inconsistent since y'all been losing fans since this been going on for years. I say about a decade, about 14, 15 years of some people eyes who I talk to about the NBA. I know some don't even watch them at all. Yes, she is. Yes, she is on Clutch Sports though. That is true. She is. She is. But she got the game though to back up her villain though. That's the thing. Her game back it up every night. Every night. She been doing it just from the beginning of the season all the way through conference, everything. And that was a big win for them. They had to have that to stay. Yeah, you already know when she repping Kobe, man. You already know, man. It look, and I find it very interesting too because I remember watching these college games and stuff like that, and they always ask who their favorite NBA players and all this stuff. They all say Kobe Bean Bryant. Every single one of them. Every single one of them said Kobe Bryant. Only one that didn't say Kobe Bryant was one girl. She picked Dwayne Wade. Everybody know that. Everybody know. That's why I understand how a former player in this league who came from high school, just like the ones that paved the way for college players. I mean, for high school players to come. You know, some did play great, even if they did make it. But I ain't gonna sit there and disrespect them anyway. They played. They played. They both have a success story, but we live in America. Which story is better? But it's like one story is all made up and make believe because I've been watching it and I don't agree with the story. And hey, as far as I know, everybody's good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be in my own little world. I always been in my own little world. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know, it's just I ain't gonna talk about that. It's just what it is. Somebody just sit there and just sit and just pray about it, just move on from it, man. That's what I learned how to do. And once I learned how to do that, everything. Come on, man. You don't have to do that, Ingram. Stop it, man. That boy didn't do nothing to you, man. Is this what stoppage of the floor was about? I know it's a rivalry game. Come on, man. Like, dude, that ain't nothing to be fighting about. What they gonna do? They need a bucket. Filipowski, they're down by 11. They still got time, 14 minutes, but North Carolina totally dominated this game. It's McCain. He just been doing his thing, man. Jared McCain, he's been balling, man. Dukes need stops. Can he get stops? That's the thing. Oh, he wasn't even there for offensive rebound. That's one thing I don't understand players that do. I used to say that when I used to play basketball. we used to ball out there on the court. Don't tip out there. Just grab the rebound. Just grab the ball. Get possession of it. Especially you have room to actually do that. Just go ahead and grab the rebound and just reset. Sometimes them tips, back out tips end up being a turnover. RJ Davis layup. Duke ain't coming to play today, man. And look, you got one person that's been playing good out there to me. That's the boy right there, Jeremy Kane. Give it to Filipowski. 3 ball. Nope. Nice rebound by Trimble. Yeah, that's what the game has come to. Now the game comes to 3 ball. I know they. That's why I remember watching Steph. And look, and some people say he in the ways he did change the game for the good, and some people say he changed the good and the bad because you don't see people right now that want to be high flyers no more because they don't advertise high flyers no more. They don't and everything like that. They just don't. Last time there was high flyers in the league, like everybody had a high flyer on their team on a consistent night, and you know there was gonna be dunks and all this. You don't see that stuff no more because everybody want to jump to the 3 point line, shoot a 3 pointer. They try. Dudes gonna be busting their mayonnaise on them napkins, man. That's what it is, man. That's what they do, man. And them women too. Y'all women, y'all nasty too. Y'all be in there, so y'all know who I'm talking about too. And ain't y'all know y'all always want to sit there. Man does this, man does that. But some of y'all women, boy, accountability was everything. If you ever seen a modern day woman or woman in general that thinks how society says and how they talk and everything like that, put accountability right next to the name of it. 'Cause that's one thing our country don't never let them have is accountability. Real women know what I'm talking about. They get where I'm coming from. Carolina only has 2 turnovers, just 2. That's what you're supposed to do. RJ for 3. No, that's a brick. Ingram got tapped out rebound. He shoots the jumper. Money. He's been on. Harrison Ingram been hooping. Transfer out of Stanford. Mama like that. Carolina is up by 15. Carolina Blue. Salute, Daniel. Everything's good, man. Just sitting here watching college basketball, man. That's what we do. That's what I do on my. This is what I do every night. Every freaking night and every freaking day. I always watch college basketball. It's just a shame how they do them college players that stay 3 or 4 years. I seen it when they did to Paul Pierce. You know what I mean? I mentioned that earlier. Now that you stay 3 or 4 years and you was the best, and you get picked in the second round, and whereas they just get a player just show one good year based on potential and everything. That's why the NBA be passing around them players like that like a bag of chips. Just saying. Man, the truth is the truth. Man, a lot of people don't know how good Paul Pierce was. Paul Pierce was cold, bro. They're going. It each is its own. You know, like most people in today's generation, and I've always said this, they talk to disrespect because that's what they do on ESPN. When ESPN start doing that stuff, I'm like, man, when they start doing this? I remember they start beginning to do that stuff, taking down some other players and other stuff. So I was like, what is going on? I'd have seen the big change coming. I seen ESPN in the beginning, and I end up seeing it in the format for everything. It's only thing that don't keep it a buck on is that NBA. Every other the other sports networks that they have connected to them, the NFL, all that, they keep it 100. When I say keep it 100, they still got the same thing that we had when I was growing up. Have real coaches, have real players that won championships and playing at a high level, and you have real people that, yeah, but now you're on TV, you gotta, they paid and bought for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't never figured that out. But y'all want to continue to say what it is, but it's just true. You can tell the people that are paid out. It's so easy. And I said this a while back ago. The truth could come out about any of y'all favorite players in today's era. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Y'all believe it if y'all have judgment on it. But if it's just your favorite player and he been like and has been in the league and got notoriety or whatever like that, y'all won't believe it. When that I'm not praying on nobody's downfall either. And I've been saying I don't pray for nobody's downfall. But you reap what you sow in this world. You do. AI was short, but a lot of people just playing in passing lanes. I didn't. I understand why Rasheed said what he said. He said that Jordan wasn't. Nah, I just nah. I think when Rasheed came in there, once he left Carolina, uh, he got the late Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He got the 96, 97, I think, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? 98 Jordan. You know what I mean? So he didn't see the earlier years, but Jordan, I find it very interesting that certain accolades. So they tell him. So going by all these former people that taking a dump on Mike or whatever, right, or Kobe, or whoever the case that may be. I don't understand that. I don't like. I don't, hey, uh, that's like the only thing I disagree with him about. Well, Norman Rashid knows he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He is. Hey, that's his opinion, but I disagree. Mike was that dude on defense. Everybody gets cooked in the NBA. You're a professional athlete, right? You ain't make it in the league for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I remember the younger Mike, won Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? I seen Mike evolve, and y'all give Scottie Pippen all this praise about playing defense, but so look. This is my thing. When they say stuff like that to me, this is what I say. Look how long did it take for Scottie Pippen to get to where he at? So who was playing defense before then? See, yeah, that's the part that y'all don't understand to me, and I understand Rasheed. I ain't got no beef with Rasheed. Yeah, I think Rasheed is one was so skilled and so great. I just disagree with him. So where was he at during the early years when Michael Jordan was out there, playing defense? Da 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 da. Yeah, he played against Joe Dumars and all that good stuff. And the young Joe Dumars who went to McNeese State out of that's in Lake Charles, Louisiana. You know, man, he played both, man. Like, of course, Pippen ended up once Pippen developed. That's it. They was always one. I always looked at Mike. Man, you got them, and then you added Ron Harper too. And a lot of people forget how good Ron Harper used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's when your basketball IQ really come in a point. Look how good. That's why I understand why they say how all these new school teams, the Warriors, and could beat the old school Lakers, can beat. No, they can't. They wasn't even old enough. And then you want to put today's rule into it? Okay. Do y'all forget that part, right? That's why I don't entertain them conversations. I don't think it's good for basketball. I think it's totally disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, I don't see the Warriors beating Shaq and Kobe. Ain't no way in the world. I don't care if they had Bogut. Ain't no way. The Lakers was length, just like Chicago had length. They had multiple dudes that can guard multiple people. It wouldn't be hard as y'all make it. Keep on listening to these people that keep hyping y'all up. Man, ain't no way in the world them dudes beating no Bulls, man. There ain't no way they beating no Michael Jordan Bulls or no Kobe Shaq Lakers. I'm sorry, man. If you want Shaq and Kobe Lakers, that's fine. And I also find it very interesting. Y'all put very emphasis on winning Finals MVP. That doesn't just because you're Finals MVP, because everybody knew at the time when Shaq went against a legit person that played in the block, and Hakeem Olajuwon, and a defensive animal named Ben Wallace. What happened? Shaq didn't. Shaq still pull up some numbers when against Olajuwon, but Olajuwon had that man jumping up and everything. And I like Shaq as a player. I don't understand y'all give Shaq, y'all totally disrespect Wilt and nobody. And I'm sorry, Shaq was not nowhere near the most dominant. Wilt Chamberlain? Are you serious? See, I've been knowing about Wilt since I was young. Y'all gotta go somewhere, man, with that, man. Like, stop it. Shaq ain't dominant like Wilt. I think this is just my opinion. I think the NBA did him a disjustice. Because look at his first 9 years in the league. They didn't even keep stats his first 9 years in the league. So who you think will lead in triple doubles? And he still got over 100 darn records in the NBA. That will never be broken. I'm just saying. They always want to say, "Oh, look at this person. He got these." Where I'm like, shoot, do he has numbers like Wilt Chamberlain? The captain too. I like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar too. And I gotta say this, man. Jay Reed is not no real Laker, man. He's not a real Laker. And I'm with TJ that loves sports, but I've been telling y'all this too. He's not a real Laker, man. If you're a real Laker, you won't be doing your ways on the franchise. And don't come over here and talk about he saved the Lakers. No, he did not. Y'all always want to uplift this guy, get this dude so much credit. But when people really call him out on his BS, y'all say it's hate. I don't get it. I don't get it. His tenure with the Lakers, and I've been saying this, and I'm going to continue to say this. His tenure with the Lakers has been a disappointment. I don't care. He can have all the shooters in the world. He's still going to shoot the three ball. He can have multiple playmakers on his team that can bring the ball up. He's still going to want the ball. So why trade? I thought this dude makes everybody better. No, he makes everybody looks bad. Then he trades them. That's what it is, man. Y'all can say it's hate, whatever, but it's actual fact. I seen Magic Johnson won 5. I seen Kobe and Shaq won 3. Then I seen Kobe won 2 more. I seen 10 championships in my lifetime. Jay Reed has 4. And hey, Chess, I know you remember me saying this, man. I'm just gonna end out with this, man. Salute to y'all, man. I'm about to, you know, got a couple things I gotta do this evening. But the truth can come out about Jay Reed from Akron. The truth can come out. You can put the whole truth in front of your face. and y'all still ain't gonna believe him. But at the same time, one of my favorite sayings is this: you want me to believe everything, his narrative, his way, everything, his whole entire career. And LeBron is an all-time great. I always say he's an all-time great. I don't put him up there as everybody else. I just don't. Y'all like to take a dump on Michael Jordan kids. Michael Jordan kids wasn't good. Really? Did you watch them? Was you around? I watched Marcus Jordan play. And he still averaged double figures in college. So he wasn't that bad. I swear, y'all want the whole cake, the mule, the cow, everything. Oh, he beat Kobe 60-6. He got majority of them wins when Kobe was older in the league. It's just facts. He got majority of them wins. Most of them 16 wins came when he had the big three. Even if it was head to head. Because this is one thing I don't understand about y'all is this. Y'all say that, and then I'll sit there and say Kobe beat Mike head to head. Well, he's not better than Mike. Then LeBron ain't better than Kobe either. He's just not, to me. He's just not. I don't want to hear that he's 39 years old. He's playing on an all-star level. No, he's not. He's playing on a selfish level. He always been selfish. Look how he does his teammates. Look what he done to LA. And then he got all his little sidekicks, Clutch Sports affiliates all on TV. And y'all sitting there in love when they say something, but somebody on YouTube or anybody on TikTok or all these other little social media outlets say something about them. Y'all, y'all be ready to fight somebody. I'm just saying, man, y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all day is coming, though. And oh, what a day it's going to be. It's like, oh, what a change. Oh, what a change. Oh, what a change in my life. Oh, what a change. Oh, what a change. Oh, what a change in my life. That's how it's going to be. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to happen. I guarantee you, when everything does come to fruition about anything, him leaving the Lakers or whatever the case might be, or whatever the case, or anything, whatever that happens, whatever. Don't be coming crying because y'all ain't gonna be crying because y'all that's how much they don't sit there and influence y'all brain to really think that dumb stuff. I seen it happen from the beginning. I watched this man's whole entire career. Just like I did Cole, just like I did Duncan. But real Laker fans, we ain't never threatened any of the players on there. Never. It didn't start till he came over there. Now what y'all fan base do? Disrespect. Nick Wrong disrespects. And by the way, Nick Wrong, I didn't like you just like I didn't like old boy either that worked for the Kansas City Star. I remember reading y'all little articles at the time. I know when you paid off. I know when you are considered a Clutch affiliate. Man, I'm like Riley. I'm like Huey. I'm like Huey on the episode of Boondock when Granddad was dating a prostitute. I don't understand how Granddad don't understand that she's a prostitute. He just put his head down. That's how I just feel sometimes when it comes to just common knowledge and common sense with y'all, man. Old bunch of tough guys, old women. I seen some women used to go ham too on different platforms talking about this dude, defending him, greatest defenders, and y'all take everything. I'm telling you, y'all time is coming. I don't care how rich you is. Because every knee shall bow and every tongue, he He gonna have to answer to the man upstairs just like everybody else do. Y'all need to stop glorifying these people like they gods, because it said it in the Bible. Thou shalt not have no other gods. No other. No other. I'm gonna say it again. No other gods before me. Y'all treating these people who y'all be sitting there saying is this and this and this and that, no matter what the entertainment business is of it, and no matter what athlete, it could be Hollywood, it could be anything. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Why you think money is the root of all evil? You see the people that selling out, selling their souls. You see that. I remember Snoop Dogg came out with a video. Murder was the case that they gave me when I was in high school. I talked. Everybody asked me. My so-called friends asked me at the time, "How you feel about saying he just sat there sold his soul to the devil?" Man, you don't know what you talking about, bro. It's just a video, man. It's just a video, man. He ain't okay. Everybody show you their hand all the time, and I don't know when that day is going to happen or what's going to happen. Quite frankly, and shout out to AJ too. Shout out to homies that do be coming over here, man. TY for TV too. Shout out to my boy TY for TV. I know it's been a minute. Shout out to him. Shout out to all these little young bucks, man. I can't forget about. Oh yeah. Shout out to my boy Satchel too, man. My boy Satchel, man. Where you at, Satchel? That's an old school like my boy Satchel Malone. Satchel, what's good? You come holler, man. We still around, my boy Satchel. How you feel about Jay Reed coming with the Lakers? I really want to know your opinion, Satchel. I miss the old school Laker fans that really we stood on business, man. We ain't get no excuses to Jay Reed and all this other stuff, man. Stood on business. We didn't care about these trades. How many trades does this man need? Why? Like how many trades this man needs? Like like how many? I found it also very interesting, and I already knew this as well. Hold up. Shout out to the homie who is Hendo, man, because I already knew this. Camino OGs, we've been talking about this for a while. I know they don't want to talk about the. That's one of the quietest. There's two videos I like that he did. Uh, the media always been quiet from that when the Kobe went to the finals 3 straight years. That run he did, that was some legendary stuff compared to 8 straight finals appearances. I'm sorry. Oh man, that was a break. You really hit the whole side of the backboard. But anyway, and he did a video. Where we been talking about. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Shout out to him though too, man, because he's another guy who starting from the bottom. Y'all need to subscribe to his channel, man. You know how YouTube is, though. When you speak against the truth and everything, they don't put you out there in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. I'll try to see. Let me go to here. There's a video that he did earlier. I'm trying to figure out which one, where it's at. But anyway, after Chess, what year they had old boy from overseas and they fired him, and they got Tyron Lue. What I'm trying to remember. What year was that, Chess? Well, anyway, from that year on, that year that it happened, and all the way to now, y'all always want to call other players in the NBA a coach killer. Y'all, everybody know who's the coach killer is in the NBA, but y'all don't like to keep it a buck though. Y'all want to go at other people that that don't even deserve. That's just my opinion. Don't need to be. All this Giannis is a coach killer. I don't believe that. No, 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 no. I don't believe that at all. Giannis don't even come off that way to me because his character. I think 2015. I forgot, man. I'm trying to find that video. I seen it earlier. I seen it earlier in the algorithm, and he put up how many years in a row that Let me go back to his page. I'm gonna find it. Mm, I'm trying to find that video that he did. Where's that video right, man? Come on, man. My phone tripping, man. Come on. I'm about to start looking up on the tablet because I didn't get a chance to watch it. I seen it and I was like, whoa. I had to fact check it myself, and I did fact check it, and it just blew my mind. Hold on, it's gonna come to me 1 second. It might take me a while here, but I'm going to definitely find it. I'm not gonna play it or anything like that, but oh yeah, there's a stat that, and there's another thing. See, that's why I like. See, and as everything coming back to my memories. Here's a stat for y'all. Flunky said that he can dominate the West. Right? Here's a flunk. Here's a here's a stat that's for your ass that they don't put on ESPN. LeBron James is 5-8 against the Western Conference teams in the playoffs. That's since he went to the West. Y'all, the same people say he could dominate the rest, right? But y'all come with the excuses though. But he's 33-4 in series against Eastern Conference teams in the playoffs the whole time he was in the East. Case closed right there. That's one stat they ain't gonna tell you. I'm just waiting around. I still got some time. I know this be my last little bit, man. I'm trying to find what else. Man, where is that video I seen? No, go back. Phone tripping today. Oh yeah, this game over. Carolina might as well. Carolina's off. I don't know what Duke doing. Man, where is that? What I was trying to. But anyway, he did a stream. Wade on Rondo, no. Oh yeah, like they have breaks, man. Like, come on, man. Like we already know, man. They cheat for a lot of these players and everything like that. You know that's a norm. Everybody always want to talk about the Lakers, but when they cheat for him, everybody like that's not cheating. Like some people think that was a gold 10 on Iguodala or that travel that he did before he ended up having one of the biggest tantrums and that's heard around all regions. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on, man. But we already know who's the NBA curse is and who is a coach killer. Y'all won't sit there blame everybody else. Y'all don't sit there and go to the head of it. Pause. It's Jay Reed. Somebody challenged me otherwise, and you know it's a lie. Y'all coming out. I'm just beginning to think about this too. Y'all coming up with so many excuses. It's always validating everybody that go against his story. You just validating our story. You validating. You are really validating and proving our point. The one thing I don't understand is this, and this is my last thing. Y'all hold all the other players to the highest standard order. All the mess ups, all this, all that, this, and that. Y'all hold them all that, but this man get assaulted with nothing. Oh, but his time is coming. Cause like I told y'all before when I got on YouTube years ago, I ain't never seen no man that could walk in the league and do it and doing white man stuff in a white people game that give out that money and get away with stuff like this man can. I never seen it in my life. Never seen it. I never seen it. It always takes one, right? Just right. But this another thing. But chess, which is true, chess, they do hate on Curry, but that's just it's just like I told y'all he should have Steph Curry should have two. You know what I'm saying? He should have two. I've been told y'all how many times he should have two finals MVPs. Rachel Nichols even told y'all that. But this is one it just goes into how y'all think. With everything that's given to him, oh, there is nothing you can do about it. But if it's for everybody else that played the game, man, y'all that every name y'all tearing them down. Some of y'all ain't never even watched them. Some of y'all don't even start watching these people till after they broke down in their career. You didn't watch them in live time. I find it also very interesting that majority of the NBA players that played against both of these players, majority of them says whoever they want to say, but but they don't they they don't say Jay Reed. They don't get no public. They don't get no airtime. But like I said, his time is coming, y'all. The NBA is already in shambles. They already signed this man for another 5 years. They've been changing the rules from 2005. Why they been changing the rules 2005 all the way to 2024? I find it very interesting too, America. I just seen this commercial. Y'all always say y'all want to stand up to hate. No, y'all don't, because that's what y'all preach out here. That's what you see. It's all these movies that you see: jealousy, hatred. But there's one thing too that I find it very interesting too. Don't y'all know? You know one thing. Stephen Curry, Wardell Curry, and JB from Akron, they got something in common. They both got 4 championships. But one thing I do respect Curry is that he did it for his whole franchise. He didn't go anywhere. Okay, I respect that. But they do got something in common. They both need a lot of help. Y'all two favorite players that dominated in y'all area. Y'all want to say LeBron dominated? Okay, fine. But he's up there before. And he should too. And he should also have 2 Finals MVPs. Yeah, he should have. That's where Andre Iguodala. No disrespect to Iggy, because I like Iggy when he played at Arizona. He played for the Wildcats. I mean, he was at Philly. Played with AI. Played with Drew. I think he played with Drew Holiday. I think too, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, I remember Iguodala. Uh, They both need help like hell, but difference is they did it differently. The Lakers, which I call them clutch clients, they traded everything. It's like you lay in the bed with the devil, you're gonna get fleas. That's a dagger. Carolina gonna win this game here. Let's get to Tennessee. Oh, they got that. Okay. Oh, they come on at. Oh, it comes on in. I don't even got. Yeah, I got time. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here though, man. LeBron and Steph on at the. Hey, that's what they say, man. Hey, this is one thing I don't. This is me. This is what I was taught. Just because they said something on TV, don't mean I gotta believe it. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I remember that first finals like it was yesterday. They were born at the same hospital, the Battle of Akron, and who's gonna? I remember all of that, and Steph got him. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean they born in the same hospital. Yeah, okay. That's a dumb foul by Cadeau. That is dumb. You do not do something like that. You're not going to block his shot. Kansas had a foul like that earlier. Like the game is already won. You can't have plays like that. The game, you just stopping the clock. That's a learning moment for me. You don't learn. You don't do stuff like that. I hate when players. I just like when players do that. You're not. You're up by 13. Just put a simple contest and then boom, as it is. You getting all in the airspace and then you get mad when they call a foul. You landed in the airspace. Now the offensive player got more advantages than the defensive player. That's what I do like about college basketball. 'Cause they let you lock up. They let you get physical. Every conference is a physical conference, no matter what it is. But yeah, it look like they about to get up out of here, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got stuff I gotta do, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I won't be on tomorrow, but I won't be on tomorrow. No, we watch the games tomorrow like I am to do today. So I got some catching up to do tomorrow. So y'all be good out there, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm about to get up out of here. About to get off YouTube. Shout out to everybody out there, man, that's doing their thing, man. Keep on doing it, man. And shout out to my boy on Common Sense too. Y'all subscribe to his channel too. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep putting it in their face, man. There's a lot of them out there, man. That is against that nonsense, man. So what you gonna do? Yeah, let me get up out of here though, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, salute, chest, man. I got stuff I gotta do, man. Shoot, I'm about to get up out of here though, because I gotta get home tonight anyway. Do what I gotta do. 'Cause I gotta work early in the morning, so early. But I'll holler at y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good night. If you want to donate to Ahead Podcast, it's been in the chat and it's also on the ticket. If not, I'm not worried about nothing. I know who take care of my every need. It's me. And who else that let me do it? That man upstairs. Yep. Without him, I don't fear no man. All right, y'all. Be good though. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.